everybody. Welcome to my stream tonight. I'm going to be drawing a rose and painting it with some watercolor. I found some metallic paints, some watercolor pencils, and I'm missing one. It's somewhere. And some of these are watercolors. Didn't work on that piece of paper I just tried, but that's okay. Because this is actual watercolor paper. That was just regular paper. So now I'm going to go ahead and draw a rose with just regular pencil. And if you can hear me, let me know. If you can't hear me, also let me know. And if you want to just stay quiet and not say anything, that's okay too, because that's how I usually watch videos. I was always too afraid to pop in and say anything or give my 2 cents or be noticed. And 10 years later, bump, I'm doing it. And I'm very, very, very proud of myself for it. Not super proud, but kind of pretty proud that I am at least giving it a shot. Exploring my inner creator. Yes. My audio just got louder. Oh, hi, Rich. Thank you. Yeah, I put this microphone by my mouth instead of by the music. Could you hear the music before? That was something I was kind of wondering about. And I'm just going to do a little bit of rosiness here. These are the inner petals, the inner bloom. And I'm going to compare it to the inner bloom that's in all of us. Rich, you should be proud. You are doing very well. Thank you. And you did hear the music. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And is there a time lapse? Well, how can we know if there's a time lapse in the video? Okay, I'm going to put my hand down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you see it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And right now, I am adjusting a couple things. There we go. Yeah. A couple things in my audio and a couple things with other things. All right. So I'm going to just use my electric eraser tonight. So I don't want too much pencil since I'm doing a watercolor. I'm just going to use my big brush to brush away those little crumbs. All right. So my attempt, my beautiful attempt, I'm going to say, at drawing a rose and then putting watercolor on it to make it gorgeous. We just want to draw real lightly. And this rose will take form in its own beautiful way. All right. And then down here, this is like the base of it. And then this petal is going to come out like so. And then we're going to have a nice big petal here. And a nice big petal here. Oops. I went a little too far off my lines there. But I want tonight's picture to be nice and pretty. And less pencil and more paint. So that's the goal for right now. I'm not sure what happened right in that little spot. I'm going to use our little electric eraser here. Because I don't, like I said, I don't want a lot of pencil tonight. I want color. This is a petal. All right, now we're going to do a little bit of stem. And can you see that okay? I'm hoping you can. I'm going to bring this down just a little closer. See if we can get the light a little better. For myself anyway. You don't see much shade there. Good. Okay. And every rose has its thorn. And this rose definitely has its thorn. And a couple leaves. So we'll put a thorn here. And I don't know why, but I think thorns are beautiful. You don't want to touch them, but they can be very, very beautiful. And they have created roses that are thorn free. I'll just keep that up here, which is really nice. And let's give our rose a couple of leaves. Coming from here, I guess. There we go. I actually have a rose growing in my yard that I planted, and it has survived for 5 years. And this is in Florida on the north side of my house, because on the south side it would just burn it up and kill it because the sun is so hot. Like 1 year I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have a pool. I live in Florida and I really, really, really would like a pool. So I went ahead and I bought a blow up pool, a really good size one. And this pool was probably about 6 feet wide and 12 feet long and about 2-3 feet deep. And it was like you could put a floaty in it, that kind of thing. And then one day I came home and the sun was so hot it was melting the plastic. The water was overflowing, and actually the water was so hot in it. There I go again, doing too many details. But the water was so hot in it that the pool was literally melting. The water was so hot I could have made tea. It was insane. So I had to dump it out, put it away, and then think about getting like a sunshade or something, because to put over it so it didn't get quite so bubbly hot. That was pretty crazy. But I have friends that have pools. So when I do have time, a day off or something, I go to my friends and we hang out at my friends' pools or their community pool. There's a lot of communities in Florida. Most of them are 55 and up, and they all have pools. I don't know why, I just felt like drawing bubbles. I like bubbles. I think they add a lot to any kind of painting or picture, drawing. They're so bubbly. I'm not sure where they're coming from, but I don't see why they can't just be floating around. Like maybe there's someone blowing bubbles from a bubble wand, from a bubble jar somewhere, and just catching up to our rose. Rich, I bet those 55 and up pools. Oh, it disappeared. I don't know why it disappeared. Okay, well, I'm drawing things on my own, so I'm going to get myself back onto my here we go. That does kind of look good. Louder. Okay, here we go. Those 55 pulls up. Check your ID. Actually, no, they don't. That's funny though. Okay, here we go. Those 55 pulls. That's pretty funny. I'm just adjusting something here. I'm always adjusting things. It's part of art. It's like you get started and it's like, oh, there's just one more thing I need, or you get almost done or halfway through and it's like, oh, I need this or that. Or, if you're really, really super organized, you have lots of time, you can do this all day long. You don't even have to worry about it. Everything's just right there. But I have seen other artists who, yeah, who do the same thing or even worse than me. So I think it's just an artist thing. And yes, you're right, Rich. They have. Hey, Mana. Hi. Ho. I didn't even see you there. Thank you for stopping in. It's my sister. But yeah, they have the pool police, and they're in their speedos in the 55 and up pools, and they're checking your ID, especially if you're younger than 55 wearing a bikini. Just kidding. Just kidding. They don't. Sometimes I draw weird. But I had a really good day today. How about you, Rich? How about you, Mana? I'm just going to say Wendy. Or do you prefer Mana? Sis? Sis is good. I don't have any other sisses that get on this that watch my YouTube anyway. And I'm hoping I see a couple other people tonight. I've missed some of my people that check in. It's not like I own you. You're not like mine or anything, but I do enjoy having, seeing people come back and recognizing your name and things like that. And I'm freehanding these circles. Mana, whatever, just don't call me late for dinner. Dang, that was going to be the next thing I was going to ask. Can I call you late for dinner? Hey, late for dinner, how you doing? That's cool, though. Your day's going pretty nice, so that's good to hear. It's still light over there where you are, isn't it? You're like 3-hour time difference from me. I've got the moon glowing tonight. It's almost a full moon, actually. And a little bit more of our eraser because this bubble went all wacky on me. I used to use this kind of brush when I used to do hair years ago. I was a hairdresser, and I'd use these big brushes to brush the whiskers and hairs off people's necks when I'd give them a shave and haircut. And I've got these awesome brushes that my good buddy Steve got for me that are going to be absolutely phenomenal watercolor brushes. And I'm so excited to be able to use these tonight for that. And here's a nice, good size. They look similar. I guess one's a 10 and one's an 8. So I'll have to choose which one I actually want to use when I'm ready. I've got my little fishbowl of water here. It's not very professional, but I like it. I don't know why. I'm just kind of attached to it. I don't have any fish, but at least I can have the bowl. So your sun's just beginning to go to set. Oh, okay. That's nice. And hopefully it's not snowing up where you are. Or raining or cold. Hopefully it's warming up. I know upstate New York got some more snow. Was it yesterday, maybe? Steve. And then there's those of us you don't look forward to hearing. No, hi, I miss you. I'm using your brushes tonight. I was just bragging about these brushes you gave me because I'm always complaining I don't have the right brush, and these are perfect for tonight's watercolors. That is correct. I've got my paper towels. I've got water. I've got paint pencils, all kinds of fun things here. And these beautiful metallic colors too. I'll be using that my niece gave me for Christmas. So, Rich, it's going to snow here again tonight. No. Well, one of these days you'll just have to come down and visit Florida. Feel how hot it is in the summer, and then you'll appreciate your cold weather. Cold weather. I think this one needs a little sharpening. And I had a good friend of mine fix my sharpener. I don't always use this, but sometimes when I'm in a hurry, it's nice to have an electric sharpener. That works really quick. Look at that. Nice and sharp. And I was inspired tonight to do a rose because I had some roses given to me for my birthday 10 days ago, and they were ready to be. I hang them upside down actually and dry them when I want to preserve a memory. And it was that time. And so I thought, why don't I just do a nice watercolor rose? Simple. Well, I can appreciate the cold weather. What do you say? I will never appreciate the cold weather. It's just the price that we pay for the rest of the year. True. There's a price to pay, I guess, anywhere you live. It depends on if you can deal with it or not, and what your tolerance is. Now, being that I lived in Seattle, I lived near Boise, Idaho. I lived in Utah for a short time, but I don't really count that because it was only a couple months and I was a kid. Let's see. Where else did I live? Oops. My thorn looked more thornish. But after living in all those places and then coming here to Florida, as much as I miss the mountains and the waterfalls in the northern hemisphere, I cannot bring myself to leave Florida. I don't know why, I just love it so much. Rich, thank you. Thanks, Rich. I think I forgot to like myself. Steve, yellow was my mom's favorite rose. Oh, don't tempt me. I was all ready to do a red rose. But I have an idea just for you because you're so awesome and you got me these brushes. I will do a small rosebud in yellow. I think we'll put it right over here. Oops, that's my green. I wanted my regular pencil. Let's see, rosebuds. Wait, that's a tulip. Dang. Rosebud, rosebud. I haven't drawn a rosebud for a while. Let me try that again. But yeah, yellow in roses means friendship. And so I would say, oops, here we go. Let me find a nice rosebud. I've decided I'm not really good at just going from memory. R-O. So I'm going to use some images to pick a really pretty, oh, here's a pretty one. Oh, not that one. Actually, I do like that one. Okay. A yellow rose for Steve's mom. So sorry. Oh. We all lose our people. All right. Yeah, I think it goes like, we'll just have a little bit of this going on. And 13 years. Oh. That is quite some time. So I'm going to be honored to put a yellow rosebud in here for her. In fact, I'm going to get rid of this bubble. Make room for it. Because this isn't just my channel. This is your channel too. And I don't just draw for myself all the time. I draw for you. Well, this one's already going to be red. I can't change it. It'll screw me up. But I'm doing a rosebud, yellow rosebud. And if I can, I'll do two. Let's see if I can do this. It's been so long since I've drawn a rosebud. Let's see. Kind of go rounder at the bottom, I think. So it's kind of like I'm drawing the mama rose and the baby rose together. I wonder who the baby is. Steve. There we go. That's better. I like that better. I don't like a lot of extra pencil. So excuse the noise from my electric eraser. And our little rose will have little thorns on it. And a leaf. Should that be straighter? Maybe I shouldn't worry about it too much. Let's make it a little bit straighter. I have a tendency to worry way too much. Mom's rose is going to have some bubbles. Sometimes I just enjoy just drawing circles. Just have to get the right angles. Instead of redrawing and erasing, I'm just going to add that in. Okay. I'm going to sharpen up my yellow color. And we'll start with our yellow rose. No, I just realized I should, I'm not sure if this will smear or not. Let's do a test one. I'm going to do a test bubble. Let's see if that smears. Oh, I forgot a leaf. Our poor, that's what it's missing. Our poor rose doesn't have a leaf. All right, now I'll test out this little bubble over here. Oh, that's nice. That turned out nice, didn't it? Thanks, Steve. But you know me, I always get sidetracked. Anyone who knows me that very well knows that I have a hard time staying focused. Unless I am hyper focused, in which I can only hear one thing, or hear, like, you could be talking to me in my ear, but if, let's say, when I'm hyper focused on maybe a TV show or something and I'm really into it, then I won't hear you talking right in my ear. I can ask my kids. They used to say, Mom, 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 all the time. And I don't know if I learned to tune them out, if it's a mom thing, or if I was just hyper focused, but I still do it today. So all of a sudden I'd hear one of them go, Rachel. I looked at my kid and I'm like, did you just call me Rachel? And my child says, yes. I'm like, why? Because I said mom for 20 minutes and you didn't hear me or answer me. So that's me in a nutshell. Not the nut house, although I've been tempted to visit. Just the nutshell. Yeah, I've never painted a yellow rose. There's a song about a yellow rose. I think, isn't it the Yellow Rose of Texas or something like that? I just want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. I streamed last night and I just felt like it was futile. You know, I wasn't really into it. I wasn't prepared. I was super tired. No one showed up. And oh, and I messed up too because, like, I put accidentally for an hour, it said Rachel Hogan are live streaming coming at this time. And then when I pushed the button, somehow it went to private and it said this video is private. So all the people or anybody who would have been waiting for me last night to watch it would be like offended. Like, oh, I'm not included, but actually they were. They just didn't know it because of my fumble fingers. And I bet your mom was really sweet, Steve. She had to be to put up with you, right? No, you can erase watercolor pencil too. Interesting. Did not know that. Okay, pencil, eraser, brush, and a penny. For some reason I have a penny up here. 2000 something. 2025. Oh, it's this year. That's why it's so shiny. Shiny pennies bring good luck, right? I wonder if it's real copper. I don't even know what's real anymore. And my green pencil here. Let's give Mom's Rose a little bit of greenery. Can anyone hear the music playing? I mean, I can hear it, and it keeps me from freaking out from things being too quiet. Let's see, what else was I gonna do here? Now, who here knows that the thorns on a rose stem aren't actually green? I mean, they can be green, but they're really not actually green. I have another yellow here. I'm not sure if it's the same kind of yellow or not. Let's find out. Looks a little brighter actually. Right up here. Let's see. It probably has like a slight difference, I'm gonna guess. So here's our new yellow. And the other yellow we were using. They're both yellow, I guess. I think there is a long delay because I'm looking at mine and I'm looking at the one over there and it is like way behind. So let's see here if I can, oops, stop it. It's probably like 5-minute delay. Oh, here we go. Now it's caught up. That's the lovely sound of pencils being sharpened. And the orange is just to add a little bit of depth. Getting a bit thirsty. Just a teens. I hope my phone is charging. Yep, it is. We'll do some more yellow in just a moment. So quiet tonight. Allergies are just really tough lately. Anybody else have allergies? Could just be me. I'm allergic to watercolor and quietness. I do like the relaxation though. And I am pretty focused tonight. This rose that I'm working on now reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. When I'm sure everyone knows that story. And right before the last petal falls, he turns into this handsome prince. I'm trying to keep my hand out of the way. Rich, I love a red American Beauty, but it is so awesome that you are drawing a yellow rose for Steve. Steve. Yes. Thank you. I'm sure he's thankful as well. In his own sarcastic, special way. But don't you worry, Steve. You are one of my best friends. Believe it or not. There's few people that you can call friends in life. And I would say that Steve is definitely one of those people, as is Rich. Rich, of course, you already know that. We've been through this. And I think Rich and I have known each other, 12, 13 years, something like that. My sister, Mana, and I, we've known each other since I was born. I think she knew me longer. Always got this one drop of water right up here. Careful not to go too deep into that bucket. But anyway, the roses that I am growing outside of my house are red. They're supposed to be half red and half white, but all the white ones died and the red ones took over. Uh-oh, what's this, Steve? Skip the Beauty and the Beast now. Thanks. Oh, spoiler alert. You spelled my name wrong, Steve. Oh, thanks. That's better. I see you fixed it. I know, spoiler alert. You're so funny. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Rich, meet my sister Mana. Steve, you've met her already. She is creating her own bubble game right now, like from scratch. So she can play games with no ads, which I find amazing. And when you grow up with someone, you don't think much about their family, you just think that's your family, that's them, that's what they're like, but they could have all these gifts. Hopefully one of the gifts is being nice. Now, yes, I'm using green here, but I just want you to know that's just going to be my base color. Well, when this gets wet, it gets really green. Cool. I'm going to use my blue for that one. Dark blue. I wonder if these are the same blues. They look similar. Different sets. I'm not really sure. I'm going to dab a little bit of water on this blue and see what happens here. Ooh. Well, it definitely brings out the color, but there's a lot less control. I really like watercolor pencils. Mindy, I love the free chat GPT. And you're working on tic-tac-toe right now? No one can win that. It's always a tie. But that's cool. I'm impressed. I mean, I haven't created any games. Sort of once. When computers first came out, I accidentally was creating Pong, but I'm like, I don't want to I should have kept going with it because I got the wrong. That was way back when computers first came out. Because I'm that old. I'm that special. Okay, so let's get a little more green in here. A little more blue here. Okay. I think that's all the places I want the blue to be. And a little more green here, here, and here. I haven't heard from my friend Anastasia for a long time. She's all the way up in, I think, North Dakota, something like that. Yep. I think it's cold where you are. I think I do spend a lot of time just tracing and going over the same things over and over sometimes. But sometimes as I'm painting, I will see things that I want to do a little differently. Hmm. All right, so we're going to start using some of our other watercolor ones. I'm going to use these beautiful sparkly things over here because they're metallic and I want our little roses to shine. And I was told never, when you're painting, never do things evenly. Always do things in like threes, not, you just can't do it evenly. You have to be a little uneven. And so we'll have a little, I'm going to offset that with another little guy coming out this way. Hey, Jones, hi. You joined. And yes, I did find the eraser. You noticed that? You'll never guess where it was. I found it put away where it was supposed to be, where I always put it. I didn't leave it out. I didn't misplace it. I actually put the darn thing away. And it was so funny. I'm like, no way did I put this here where it belongs. And it just, anyway, I'm like, huh, I guess I could have checked to see if I actually put something away. But yes, it is found. Band practice must be over. Hope it went well for you tonight. Rich, funny when that happens. I know, right? You put something away and you look forever for it. It's like, since when did I start putting things away? What is wrong with me? I don't know why I like this brush. I'd like it just a teeny bit bigger, but not as big as these guys. So I think, ooh, that's nice. Let's see what happens with that one. I bet we can get some really good color going in here. We need just a little more green. Here, here, and here. I have some new neighbors that moved in recently. And every night I get to hear those kids screaming. What time is it now? They're out there screaming, whatever time it is, on a weekday right now. I think it's what, after 10 o'clock at night. And they're just wild children playing outside in what used to be my nice, quiet neighborhood. I love kids. I love the quiet ones. I did put up a couple shorts on my channel recently. I used to just do only shorts, and then I started doing lives, and I just totally stopped doing shorts. And I like my shorts. I have very nice shorts. So you will now all get to see my shorts again. Try not to be too excited. Okay, we're just about done. Lighten up, Karen. They're kids. Yeah. Wait till they're in your neighborhood. I didn't go out and yell at them. It's just very annoying, and I have to keep the windows shut so I don't hear the little buggers. I'm sure when I was a kid I was loud and annoying, so it's all good. Okay, I think I got that. Ugh, I got a pencil in there somehow. That's all right though. Or eraser, or whatever it is. Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn and your little dog too. I don't like your dog and I don't like you. All right, let's put some color on Steve's rose. I'm picking. Which one? Ooh, that's really pretty and metallic. See what color that comes out to be. Right. Or actually, ooh, let's do gold. That should bring out the yellow. Make it real purty like. So Wendy, I'm going to try out your game. Probably tomorrow. Oh my god, I just remembered I have tomorrow off. Oh yeah. I am excited now. Ooh, look at that. Can you see that color there change? It's all shiny and pretty. Mama love this rose. It's a golden yellow rose. Just like Beauty and the Beast. Actually better. I'm going to do a little coppery color, whatever this, it might be like a bronze gold color. I'm not really sure. But I'm going to take this color. And this one I think is a little bit more bronze. I think I've lived in this house for like, it's been like 7 years. 2018, 19 to 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, I have to get in. So October, it'll be 7 years that I have been at the same address. And I am so excited about that. All right, now let's put some color on our this. Oh, I don't think I did the red on this yet. Hold on. Forgot. There it is. Upload it to Google Drive for you and I'll send you the link. Who are you talking to, Mana? Mana? Sis? Upload what? Google Drive. Was I? You talking to me? Because if you are, I totally forgot what I was just talking about. Alright. I'm just going to put some pretty metallic pink over R for now. We'll see what that looks like. Don't see any color here. Oh, I guess it's there. It's just really pale. Okay. Very pale. Like, I think if I tip it, I might be able to see the color. I may want something less pale. Maybe for like right here on the edges, I'll do this pink color. And then I'll go to a darker metallic color for the rest of it. And I'm thinking one of these guys. Oops, that's really loud and annoying. I apologize for those awful sounds. I wonder what this one is. See, I have this palette thing. Let's see, white, lemonade, olive, golden olive, rose madder, and red ochre. So this is a red ochre color. This one's shiny. Is that the color I want? No, I'm glad I tested it first. This one looks pretty cool. 2, 3, 4. Red violet. This one's red violet. I haven't got to test out all of these metallic colors yet, but I'm really enjoying them. And then the next one over is just called Rose. And that one, that's pretty. It's definitely a rose color, but I wanted a darker color down here, so I'm going to try the red violet first. It's definitely darker, and I do like that. Now I'll just get some of that regular rose. Put it right up here. That's nice. Now this is where I need those big brushes that Steve got me. These big water brushes hold a lot of water. Oh, I forgot to do the shiny edges on our rose, the pink one anyway. And I wanted to use this as a pink pearl color. I can tell when it's been over an hour because I start getting really tired. Plus my music just stopped. I think my iPad died. Yeah, that's pretty. I don't know, can you see the difference there? It's just going to give it a little bit of shininess. Okay. Now the rest of this, I wasn't planning on just using metallics and pencils. I was actually planning on using just like a regular watercolor. Not green. Let's see, we've got some pretty blue here. Wait. Should be this way. Okay, yep, I see it. So first I'm going to get a lot of this blue right here. Get that all nice and juicied up. Upload it to Google Drive to you. Oh, I see. Wendy, Mana, you said you're going to upload your game or chatbot or whatever. Is that what you're saying? So now I'm doing wet on wet. That's what this is called. I'm getting my paper wet. This also makes it bubble really bad, but that's why we put books on it. And I'm going to grab this color here and just let it do its thing. I really do love color. Now the thing I'm going to do too, it's not just going to be blue. I'm going to add in a little purple because that's part of my theme. I wonder if I should make these bubbles sparkly, like the yellow rose. Definitely going to put in a little bit of purple. Can you see that all right? Get lots of water on there. Load up that brush with some color. This is our dark side, so we're gonna just kind of go over here, just work that in. In and around. Oh shoot, you know what, Rich, if you're still there, I could have used your camera and put it on fast forward. I think I've almost got it to where I can do that now. I think this is a magenta. I'm just going to use what I have here. Get lots of water here. Bring that in. Maybe a little bit more magenta actual color. Let's throw that in here. Let it do its thing. As you said, Steve, do its thing. Thing. I can't even say it. You can probably say it better than I can. My music stops. I'm going to start singing and humming. And I'll be using this one. Ooh, this one has pink in it. I don't remember that. Rich, that would be awesome. Rich, what did I say that would be awesome? Because I just had like 6 thoughts since my last statement. I found pink and forgot everything I was saying. Pink. My focus has been off. Well, like I said, I'm hyper focused right now because I'm actually really concentrating. And I know it's getting late for you too up there. You're on the East Coast as well. What would be awesome? The new camera. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, definitely. It would be so freaking awesome. Then I can have my my quick videos alongside my what do you call it? Not quick videos, but like time lapse. Yeah, my time lapse ones. I mean, I know I don't have the patience to watch like this hour-long video unless I'm painting along, or like one of my people who was watching me before, she was knitting a sweater or something, and watching my stream as she was knitting. And that was pretty cool. Now I'm loving that color so much. Well, why do all these yellows look so much brighter? I really want Steve's yellow to stand out the most. Steve, Steve, Steve. You're challenging me tonight. So my brushes. Did I use this one? Nope. I didn't even use that one tonight. Just the big one and the little one. So I'm going to let this dry a bit. And then I'm going to take my trusty pen. I do have a watercolor pen, I think. I also have this. This is really cool because my niece got this for me. Yeah, it does pretty well. I don't think I want that thick. I want a very fine point. Ooh, I know exactly what I'm going to use. Okay. This is my favorite thing, a very fine pointy Sharpie. So let's see if it works here. Oh, yeah. It does a great outline. Can better define the colors. And once again, I am going over the same lines. How many times have I gone over these now? I'm definitely going to have to stop that and bring it down. I do this sometimes, like after my stream. I will take a marker like this and just go over. I think that's dry. And just go over everything before I take the picture. I'm thinking, why don't I just do it now? Since you're with me and you're sharing my stream tonight, I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you liking my stream. Last night, I actually had a whole new subscriber. I was so excited. I don't know who it was, but if you're here tonight, thank you. And this, when I'm ending this stream, it'll go to private. And I'll take a picture and then it'll go to public. I just don't know why it won't stay on public. I'm sure there's a good reason. Whatever it is. Maybe I should just start with pen rather than pencil. But I build up. I start with pencil, I draw, and then when I get it to where I like it, then I paint, and then I just really going to make sure it's shows up with the pen. I think that's probably why I'm always going over it several times. Each line. Jones. Is this going to be a 2-hour stream? I guess so. I'm finding out that's about how long it takes me to actually complete a any type of artwork and have it to where I'm happy with it. So yeah. But the good news is I have tomorrow off. Woohoo! And I'm thinking about going to the K&K Bakery and getting me some chai tea. In the morning when I wake up. No hurry. Okay, we're almost done. I'm just tracing this up. And Steve, your yellow rose is now going to have some black on it. I hope it looks good. I know my hand's in the way right now, but I really, really, really want to see this from the top up here. Make sure I do it right. And Jones, I can't believe you're still here watching this and you're not asleep. You always go to sleep much earlier than this. Oh my gosh, it's 10:43. Yeah. All right, we're almost done. I swear, I swear. My mama told me not to swear, but I swear. Oh man, that reminds me of this song. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. Oh God, what is it? It's about a party. Oh, Rich, I know you know this one. I know Jones probably does. Mama told me not to come. And I am not the singer artist. I am definitely more of a just artist. And let's draw some more bubbles in here, and then we'll be done. My little circular bubbles. I don't think bubbles come in any other shape other than circular, though. I don't think I've ever seen a square bubble. Three Dog Night. Oh, Steve. Steve's the winner. To Mr. Crepe on 41. Oh, the crepes? Yeah, I've been there, Steve. Jones, you almost had it. Yep. And Rich, I knew you knew it. Three Dog Night. Mama told me not to come. Oh, I would play that right now in the background, but I don't think it's legal. But yeah, I love that crepe place, Steve. It is really good. When did you go there? Is that somewhere that that you've been, or are you just asking about it? But yes, I have been there. I went by myself. It was amazing food. It's just a tiny little hole in the wall, really. And I was quite surprised when I went there because there is a lady who runs it, super nice. And at first, because I'm in Florida and a lot of people speak different languages, I thought she was speaking a different language, but she's actually deaf. And it was quite interesting. She's very funny. I always like trying to figure out other people's languages, like what they're saying. Well, what's today's date? The 10th? 4/10/25. All right, and I'm going to do something different tonight that I haven't done before, and that is take the tape off. That is when you know your painting is done. So I'm actually excited to have something finished. It did bleed a little bit. I got a little crazy with the water there. But I get a little crazy with a lot of things. Let's see, do I go toward it or away from it? I can never remember. I think it's toward it. Oh, I forgot. Mama told me not to. I got that song stuck in my head now. Three Dog Night. Now I want to play some of that. Oh, good coffee? Okay. Oh, I didn't try the coffee there. What kind of coffee do you drink? Black, cream, sugar, Americano? There's so many different types of coffees. Ta-da! And there she be. Let's see, it says that I have been streaming for 114 minutes. Anyone translate that into hours? Okay. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that coffee. Black. Okay, you drink it black. I only drink coffee black if I really need coffee and there's nothing there to put in it. I will drink black coffee to wake up. Mana, awesome as usual, says thanks. Relaxing colors to look at with your typical pop in the color scheme. Thank you. I'm going to turn this just a little bit so you can see like it looks different in the according to how you hold the light on it. Steve, your mom's rose is really popping with that gold. It's a yellow gold rose, but I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. I don't feel like I did a crappy job. And you guys, thanks for liking my stream. And they make Cuban coffee to die for. Ooh, I'll have to try that. It's pretty strong, right? All right, this ends our stream for tonight, and I think it's Thursday, so I will see you all again maybe Tuesday. I've been trying to stream Monday through Thursday, but no one's ever there on Monday, so, and I'm usually really tired, so I might just do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm going to put more shorts on. Not like wearing shorts, because I only need one pair, but more shorts on my video, on my channel, my YouTube channel. This was fun. Go to some of my metallic colors and on pencils. Rich, awesome drawing, Rachel. Thank you so much, Steve. I mean, Rich. See how tired I am? I need to go to bed. All right, I'm going to go to sleep so I can enjoy my day off tomorrow. Night, sis. All right, we'll see you next time. Thank you. I love all of you. You are amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's see if I can make my heart better. Oh, Mom's rose. And actually, I can't see it enough. I think that gold really, really blocked it out. I'm going to try to add a little bit. This one won't do it, but I'm going to try and add a little bit more definition to that just real quick. And because I really, really want to see that definition in this rose. And that gold paint really kind of washed it out a little bit. Now, yeah, I think that's a little better. It was quite a bit of gold. I'll just shade it a little bit here. I'm actually surprised how well that metallic did. Oh, there it is. Now you can see it better. I'm going to give it a little tipsy too. All right, good night. I'm going now. See you next time. See you on Tuesday. I might stream Monday. I'm not sure, but I'm for sure I'll be here Tuesday. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time.